like free Janiyah, free Janiyah. That was so cliche, and like I felt like we didn't really need that. We didn't really need all of that whole black trying to speak out. Too much spoilers made me not feel the essence of why the show was trending. It made me feel like it was trending for the wrong reason. The show is a 2025 psychological drama that's currently showing on Netflix that stars Taraji Henson. We have a young lady who is experiencing a traumatic shock in denial, who just lost a child and she's trying to process it. And so this particular shock made her have a really bad day, and now she finds herself in a life situation that she didn't really see forthcoming. I'll say for Janiyah's character, this young lady, this was played by Taraji Henson. So she was experiencing this denial, loss of her child. For me, at some point, I just totally really understood that she had really suffered a lot to bring this girl to the world. Her daughter was sick, but eventually she died. She couldn't cope due to financial reasons and the like. So so it just felt like at that moment in her life, her world was no more. Like she had lost everything because like she had worked so hard to provide for her daughter, but eventually everything just goes down to waste. And now she feels lost because like there was a scene in this movie where she was in the bank and the police comes and she gets shot. She just wanted that for herself at that moment, so she needed therapy to be able to process all of that. But she didn't really see past what was happening to her at that moment. She didn't really see past the death of her daughter. Guys, for Detective Raymond's character, I would say the outfit was not giving at all. What? Like, I don't know. The funny thing about this movie is that the visual felt so weird and so dark. Especially that scene when she was driving and it was raining and that police officer comes to her. Everywhere just feels so dark. So this movie, you're wondering in your head that is this movie a 2025 movie, or this movie dates back to sometime in the early 2000s because of the visual, the dressing from each character, that ranging from the Raymond doesn't really feel so moving. We have this woman that lost her daughter, and now we have a banker Nicole who already knows she has lost her daughter. But for this movie, do you really have a scene where because like after she had that phone call, and her mom was like, Janiyah, you lost your daughter, the Aria, the previous night, and the people was like, yeah, I know, they told me. You didn't really get to see that. Okay, aside that, why did everybody that knew her, no one said anything about it? Even from her neighbors, they had seen that this woman was. Because like after we had this flashback, we were showing after when she was taking a girl to school, which wasn't real, so just all up in her head, so just have. So when the police officer came, why didn't they give us like a clue to say, okay, probably there's something we're still missing in this movie? Did you really do that? I know it was meant to lose the song, but it have just added everything up together. We have just cover up all of the loopholes so that at the end of the day we're like, oh wow. Even though at the end of the day it was like a shocker, like wow, what? We had this cliche part in this movie where we have, after she had been filmed live, and we have these people that come and like free Janiyah, free Janiyah. That was so cliche, and like I felt like we didn't really need that. We didn't really need all of that whole black trying to speak out. So I feel like we didn't really need that in this movie. But amazing, but I really enjoyed the story of this movie. This movie will make you feel so emotional, you just feel really sad for all of what she had experienced in life. Why would she have to go through all of this struggle, which wasn't really fair? Guys, let me know if you've seen the show, let me know what you think about it. I'm going to read this one in 6. Let me for more reviews, like my video, comment my video, guys, share my video, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.